Hi. Hello, hello, hello. March 2nd.
Tuesday.
March 2nd. And excuse the appearance. I'm not wearing any makeup. I've been working all day. Taz just got home. You're watching this on Wednesday, and the upload schedule for the check-in has been a little off because of the winter storm that we had. So the last update we did, I think, was like around 8 or 9 days ago. So I didn't want to let another day go without updating you guys. So it's going to be pretty quick. I feel like, a lot has changed, but not a lot has changed. Bleeker is super interested in the camera today for some reason. Okay, so we should probably start updating when we were in the winter storm. Okay. So everything was fine. We had power until we had to go to Joe's house. And
we had power until we didn't.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
And so really short, Taz and I, we spent a week at our friend's house, and y'all, what we ate was not like, it wasn't like overeating, but it was not good eating. Like, it wouldn't have been a diet. Like, if somebody would have walked in, yeah. And
like, we didn't have power. Like, you have to understand. Like, yeah. We were just doing.
So when the guys went to the supermarket, they came back and they got like chips and like, what the pastry that you guys got?
We got like Pop-Tarts, and like, because the grocery stores lost power, so we couldn't get any sorts of protein. We couldn't get a lot of the things that we normally eat, and like even all the produce. Like, there was no produce. There wasn't much of anything that was like refrigerated, and we couldn't really cook much. So it's not like we could have gotten like vegetables.
Like, we cooked, we did. Like, we did have green beans. We had whatever they had was what we ate. So we ate all that up. But we were also snacking, and when you're like in a hurricane or anything like that, you're always snacking. You have nothing to do. There's no power. So we were snacking a lot. We had s'mores by the candles like twice, and it wasn't like one s'more. I had a lot of s'mores because I melted the chocolate, and then I had the s'mores, and chef's kiss. But all that to say,
we were off our normal schedule.
Yeah, off our normal schedule. We weren't weighing ourselves because that wasn't priority. I didn't bring a scale with me.
We weren't weighing our food.
Yeah, so none of that. But all that to say that when we came home and I weighed myself, I actually weighed myself in the middle of the day when we got home because I was just curious, and I was 183. And I was like, wait, that's it? Love this for me. And then the day after, I went right back down to 180.2. And then I guess I'll just keep on with my check-in. I've been pretty back and forth between 180 and 178. That was the lowest I got. I got 178.8. That was this week. But I also did get my period this week, so I went right back up to 182.6, and then yesterday I was 179.4, and today, Tuesday, when I'm filming this, I was 180.6. So even though I'm going up and down, up and down, up and down, my average is going down, and I'm seeing more of the 170s, which I really appreciate.
So 178.8 a new low end?
Yes.
New low
and then also a new low weigh in terms of my body fat. So my lowest is 25.5, and I started at 26.1. And then I did. Bleeker, what are you going after?
Probably the mic.
What I did want to say was, in the last video, I got a couple comments concerning about how much I'm eating, and I did want to address that because I'm not eating few calories. Yes, I tried it for a couple days, but like I said in that video, I don't want to fall in that routine again, and I'm not doing it, and I do not think that's healthy. So I'm not condoning that. I am tracking my macros more accurately. We did them again, and I was eating, or I'm supposed to be eating around 16 something. So I'm eating that, and I am trying really hard to stick to those macros, and I am working out more balanced strength training and cardio. So I think a mix of all of that has really proven to be working this past week. So I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. I'm eating around 1650, doing the cardio. I am starting a new 5K training program with Tone It Up. We've just released a new 5K training program. So at the end of the month, we're running a 5K together. And if you guys want to join, I'll link it down below. But it's just a supplemental program that I'm doing on top of what I'm already doing. So the workouts aren't super crazy. It's just like for today, for example, I had to do interval runs, 1 minute on, 1 minute off. And so that's all I'll be adding. But I'm feeling good. And yeah, I think that's it for me.
Great. So just backtracking, the weekend we came back was the 21st, right? That was like Sunday the 21st was when we
came. Yeah, Saturday. We came back Saturday.
We came back Saturday. Okay. So we already recapped the winter storm. It was kind of like a crapshoot. To be honest, it was like we were doing what we could, however we could, and we just made the best of it.
The best meal of the day for us was always dinner. We had, we Lem loves green beans and trying to like. So I mean, we weren't eating poorly, but again, it wasn't like nutritional, overall.
Yeah.
We were trying to get our nutrients in as best as we could, but I mean, we were trying to survive.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess I started the week during the winter storm. That Monday, where everything kind of started at 2:33, and then I didn't weigh myself until the following Sunday.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
21st.
He wouldn't weigh himself.
I was 235.6, so I gained a couple pounds over the week. But what was interesting, by Wednesday, I was 233.2, so I was trending down. And then Thursday, I was 230.2. So that's 3 pounds dropped out of nowhere. So that was really interesting. I don't really know what that was about. I'm not really going to talk specifically about what I think that is, but it was just super interesting. And then the next day, Friday, I was 232.2. And then Saturday, the next day, 236.6, but I didn't change anything. I was eating normally. I was drinking a lot of water. I think I actually worked out 2 of those days. So I was really, really confused as to why I jumped up 6 pounds from 230.2 to 236.6 in a matter of 2 days. So this just goes to show you how
makes me feel less alone.
Interesting your body is. Yeah. Your body will literally do whatever it wants, however it wants. It could be a combination of the timing that you eat. I'm not saying like you can't eat past a certain time. I'm not saying that at all, but I am saying, like, say you eat a bigger meal at night, when you wake up the next day, you gotta think, like, if you eat a pound of food, if you eat like a pretty sizable meal, that food is still making its way through your body. So you have to take in consideration the actual weight of the food that you're eating, in combination with, are you having bowel movements? Are you getting rid of that waste? And so over the course of a couple of days, maybe my sodium was off, maybe I didn't drink as much water,
your sleep was off.
Maybe I didn't sleep as much. It could be a number of factors. I could be doing everything right, but maybe it's just like my body hit a certain thing and just held on to it. But all that to say, today I am down to 232.2. So I'm definitely trending downwards. I haven't gotten the averages out, but I'm definitely seeing the lower 230s more often than not, which I'm happy about. So just keep going with it. Let's put a screenshot of my weight graph here over the screen so you can see how my weight's trending and you guys can get a feel for that. But all in all, it's still going well. I'm still feeling good. I'm still feeling like I'm seeing definition a little bit more and a little bit more every time I work out. So I'm happy about that.
What's your total weight loss?
My total weight loss, I mean, are we going based off my low weigh-in?
Yeah.
So 232 down from 243.3. So what is that?
13.1.
13.1 pounds based on the low weigh-in. So
and you're now
I'm not at that.
2 pounds over.
I'm 2 pounds over that. So I'm right about, let's say, 10, 11 pounds down. But we'll see what happens this next week. So
if you're interested in how much I've lost.
Yes, how much have you lost, man?
Negative 3 pounds. I'm kidding. From the very beginning, I've lost 1.5 pounds.
No.
Yes.
You were at 181. And now you hit 178.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I thought 179. Which even still. So what is it? 4 pounds?
3 pounds?
3 pounds. But yeah, watch the other videos if you want, but mine has not been as easy as Taz. I started at 181. I went all the way up to 186, and then it's just been fluctuating since then. But
How are you feeling otherwise? Mentally?
I'm feeling fantastic.
Good.
Like freaking-tastic. I love that I now have. Is she falling asleep on camera? I can't tell. I thought she was. Wait, is she?
No.
I thought. Bleak girl do this thing where she goes. And she fell asleep. What were we saying? And now the other one's jealous. What were we saying?
How are you feeling mentally?
Oh yes, feeling great. I really enjoy the working out in the morning. I love the cardio. I'm feeling really, really good. And I'm looking forward to this next couple of weeks, because once you start seeing the new trend, like for me, the 170s, I get excited because I haven't seen that in a really long time. So all that to say, what Taz said, what I said, if you're not seeing progress just yet and it's still fluctuating and you're still going up and you're still going, like you're not seeing the numbers you want to see, stay consistent.
Just keep going.
Stay consistent. Stay consistent. Make sure that you're doing everything you need to be doing. Be honest with yourself. Are you, following your macros? Are you doing your workouts? Are you doing your cardio? If you're not,
you're getting your water. Are you getting your sleep?
Yeah.
All the things that people really don't think about.
Yeah.
Making sure your sodium, and I don't want to demonize. And I feel like one thing I was thinking about actually in the car, and I guess can be the topic of the video, is a lot of times people tend to demonize one specific thing. So they'll demonize sodium. No, you can't have sodium if you want to lose weight. You can't have carbs. You can't have fats. You can't have X, Y, Z. Like whatever it is, they put this blame on one certain thing, and you just can't do that. So everything has to work together in order for you to make that progress. Don't forget about your water. Don't forget about your sleep. Don't forget about the little things that tend to get overlooked. So just keep that in mind.
I will say though, if you have a really big goal that you're trying to hit and you are still doing this in a balanced way, which we totally are on board with. But I wanted to share something that my client shared with me, because it's, and sometimes we don't notice it until we talk about it. So obviously we're all about moderation, have what you want, but sometimes there are things you need to do if you want to see a change. So for example, one of my clients, she had a glass of wine every night. And she was seeing consistent weight loss, but she kind of got stuck. And she decided, you know what, I'm gonna try to not drink for a week. And y'all, she not only saw weight drop on the scale, but she just felt so much relief in her body, like the inflammation and the swelling. And there are these things that, we wanna keep in our diet because we enjoy it, but sometimes it's harming us more than it is helping us. So I'm not saying to stop drinking. If you enjoy drinking, then whatever, enjoy your drinks. But if you are trying to hit a goal, sometimes, having to reevaluate what's more important. Is it that glass of wine, or is it feeling good in your body? And we can go off on a tangent here, but sometimes we don't know how good we're meant to feel until we feel that good.
Mm-hmm. And that glass of wine could be a bag of chips. It could be, say with lunch, say you go to Subway, and I'm gonna make this super relatable. So maybe you go to Subway every day for lunch, and maybe you get a combo, maybe you get chips with that sandwich. Maybe the glass of wine is the chips. Maybe the chips need to stay at Subway. Maybe it's the brownie that you get from Starbucks. Maybe it's the breakfast sandwich you get at Starbucks in the morning. Now, we don't want to throw off your entire routine, but just inspect your own routine, because we get blind to things. We get blind to a routine. We get blind to doing things a specific way. We think, okay, well, I'm doing everything. Well, there could be that one little change that could spark another jump start in your progress.
Yeah. And another thing is, and this is where Taz and I differ, I prefer less processed foods than Taz does. So maybe your body, what's what I'm looking for, responds better to less, is that a word, lesser processed foods? Just less processed foods. But this is all this to say is to, your body the best. You know what fuels you. You know what makes you feel like crap. You know what makes you feel good. So I think just go towards that and try to stay as balanced as possible without, sacrificing too much fun food in life. But that's the check-in. It's not too long, because this week was a pretty good week, or week and a half, I guess. If you have any questions about anything specific, leave them down below. Really excited to see what happens this week.
We love seeing your comments, by the way.
Yes,
we love seeing your
and
input,
I love
good or bad. We love reading the comments, and she'll be like, "Oh, guess what? Look, people are saying whether it's helpful to you guys or
just sharing your,
or even if it's something you don't agree with. We like seeing that. Now, be nice in the comments. Don't, be a jerk. But just know that like we're receptive to everything. We love reading them.
Yeah, and a lot of you are doing your own journey with us, and you're sharing your journey, and we love that so much. So continue sharing that. We want to root you on and encourage you as well.
If there's any topics you want us to cover, leave them below as well.
Yeah. But that's it. House updates soon. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of this journey, and we love you so much. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Mwah.